Hello everyone and welcome to another video. It's been quite a while once again. The last video I did was 6 months ago, I think now. 6-7 months ago. Yeah. Once again I said, I'm gonna do videos again on my channel, and then I do a few, and then it's just like, fuck this. Once again, I've done that. That's probably the third or fourth time now I've done it, and this will probably be no different. But here we go, just once again. As you can see here, I'm doing, I have a little setup here now, so I do. That I have, I'll just put this down a bit. I've got myself a new little sort of recording setup, pretty much. I pretty much have jumped on the bandwagon, like most other people have, and acquired myself a blue Yeti microphone, because it seems to be sort of the go-to one for most people in terms to sound a bit more, to make the sound better, a bit more professional sounding. It's not like the top tier now, but it's probably the one like the common folk tend to get now. And I think it is the case because I think a lot of people tend to use these for video blogs, podcasting, Twitch streaming and things like that now. And I might as well jump on. And one of the main reasons why I got one now is also because the headset I used before to record my United Game podcast, it broke. The thing I used before was a Turtle Beach headset, which I've had for a few years now. And one of the sides of it broke off now, and therefore, if I want to sort of say do a podcast with it, I'm gonna have to have that hold up to my thing for the next like 3 hours or whatever it would be, and that's not fun. I could always use sort of sellotape or something like it around it just to see stick on though, but that's not going to look great though. Like, it's lucky it's not like recorded now, or else it'd be look effing stupid. So it would, but I just decided, but I wanted to get one anyway though, because I want to try and start doing videos again and sound a bit more, professional, in a way, because it'd be better off rather than, because if you watch some of my videos in the past, especially when I started off, my sound and video quality wasn't that particularly great, because the webcam I had when I started viewing videos back in GameSpot back in 2006 was god awful. I used that one for quite a while. Then I used sort of my iPhone in some cases then. And then I got myself a 1080p webcam. It's not, it does job though. It makes me look looks better, a lot better than what I tend to though. Like, if you look at the videos that I did back in 2009, here, you can pretty much see how bad that webcam was. I was just like pixelated pretty much. You could barely even see me. It was just that bad. So at least it looks better now than it was then. And I'm just jumping on this route now as well, because on the sound route, because I just want to make it be a bit more sound a lot better than I used to as well. And also hopefully this doesn't come out as echoey or whatever. And that's why I'm kind of talking quite close to it though, because if I don't, it tends to sort of pick up like the room kind of. It's sort of it sounds a bit echoey though, because the room I do this in, because I have my PC in my living room, so I do, and it's because it's like one kind of big room. Like, this is my living room here, and pretty much just beside me a few steps is my kitchen. There's no like door or anything, blocking it now. It's just pretty much like one big room. It's just like a little wee arch kind of thing, so it is. And that's why in the past, when I was doing videos like this, pretty much that's kind of why the sound was like echoey, because of the fact is because it's just a big kind of room. And I can always take my PC upstairs or something and try and do it in my bedroom, but the fact is, why would I do that? Because I use my PC on my main TV, so I do. And I've been doing that since 2010 now. Like over 5.5, nearly 5.5 years ago now. But yeah, that's one of the main reason why I got it, is because I just wanted to try to do videos again, sound a bit more professional, and also to, because I'm doing a podcast this weekend, doing my, Yeti Game of the Year podcast, and therefore I want to just sort of, rather than, I use the old headset, which the sound wasn't necessarily the best. It wasn't like god awful now, but it wasn't necessarily the best, and therefore I just wanted to make it sound a bit better on my end. And even though we don't get a big audience to justify the purchase, though, I just say, you know what, I want to do it anyway, though. And also, I just, I use it though when I'm like talking online and that there as well. And like I have my headphones in at the moment though. Like I'm not hearing myself back in real time though. I don't know exactly how you do that now, because I'm using the Logitech, the webcam software to record this in. So if I use maybe say the OBS or something else, maybe I can. But as long as I talk close to it now, hopefully it doesn't pick up, kind of like echoey feeling in the room. No, it just sounds like I'm kind of just, in a small room or something. It doesn't pick up anything else now. You never know. Like I have it on the, cardioid setting now, which should be, it always should pick up, sounds pretty much just from the side I'm talking into though. So that's kind of why I'm talking this way now. So yeah, that's pretty much all. I just wanted to try this out and hopefully it works okay. Um, Expect a top 10 video from myself if you don't listen to the podcast. I'll probably do one maybe this week. I have to finalize it first. I pretty much have my top, 6, 7 pretty much locked. I'm playing The Witcher 3 at the moment though. Because I want to play more of it. I'm only in Act 2 after 80 effing hours. But it wouldn't really get to number 1 at this point anyway. Like the highest in position it could get at this point for me is 4. I think 3 games I have at the top 3 are kind of, better for me. That I enjoyed them more, because none of them really, with the exception of one, but in a different way, pissed me off. But yeah, but I could see why people loved Witcher 3. It's a great game. I do really like it. It's going to be in my top 10, but it's not going to win my favorite game of the year, because I have my problems with it, like so many people do. But heck, I have problems with my favorite game of the year, pretty much. Like, you always have problems with your favorite games of the year. So you do. Anyway, it's not that no games are perfect, so they're not. There's always a fault here or there with games that you do adore. So you do. So anyway, I'm gonna upload this now. Hopefully it sounds okay. I'll try to try to do videos more regular basis. I'll probably try to do the those gaming day and stuff with more PC stuff though as well, with because of the PC. I tried to do it before with OBS, but for some reason when I try to do it, it just ends up as a black screen as the game, even though I'm pretty sure I have the settings correct though. But I could always just do old game footage, but I don't know how that's gonna work now, because all I have really to capture is an Elgato, the old one, not the more newer one with the HD 60 one. I've got the old one before that. But I don't think I'm gonna drop out at £100 to for it now, because I spent like £100 pretty much on this here. So anyway, hope you guys take care and have a good day. Bye.